how sweet it is to be loved by you nerds. What is up? It's me, your buddy pal, HeyArcher. Welcome back to HeyArcher Live here on Nerd Affiliated. I almost started at 8:15. I was right there. It's right there. I was going to throw you guys off, but I feel like 8:16 is pretty good too. Pretty good. Just a minute. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. But this is your weekly Thursday night nerdy show where we sit back and relax. I say we sit back and relax, and we pour ourselves just a little bit of and we just hang out. We hang out, we chill. This is your pregame for the weekend. Very busy weekend in movies. So hopefully, I can't believe I'm saying this. Hopefully you guys get out to the movie theater. I said it out loud. But more importantly, if you have a YouTube channel, podcast, blog, OnlyFans, newsletter, smoke signals, whatever it may be, put it in the chat. Support one another. Plug yo shit. Once again, the link is active for channel members. So if you do want to join the stream, by all means, click on the button. I won't stop you. The link is on the website if you're still a website member. And if you are a channel member, I think you can scroll down like one or two. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I love it. That got me shook. But without further ado, I feel like you did that on purpose to try to get me to miss the drum roll for once. Ain't happening. It ain't. It ain't happening. But shout out to you, Patrick, aka Know Your Craft, for becoming a channel member on the spot. Literally on the spot. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the continued support. Thank you for the continued support here on the channel, here for the movement, here on Nerd Affiliated. And of course, if you want to rep, I just did crazy things here with the screen. What's going on here? My windows are all discombobulated. If you want to support and rep your favorite brand when you're out there, of course, tell your friends about me. Tell them about us. Tell them about nerdaffiliated.com, your one-stop shop for links to everything, including the latest live episodes, the latest video drops. Actually, I'm missing. Ooh, that's wrong. There's been a newer video that dropped. It's not there. I will change that when we're done. But also, if you want to listen to the audio only podcast, you can scroll down there. You will find that. But as I mentioned, if you want to rep the brand, you head over to the store, pick up some sweet merch. I feel like I should have dropped something new before Ghostbusters was dropping, but I don't know. There might still be some time. Who knows? We got an extra day this month, so why am I on the wrong camera here? What's going on? Let me see if I can fix that. I'm trying something new right now to see. Did it just switch? I think it switched, and I don't think you guys even noticed it. Wow, that worked. Hey, all right. Cheers to myself on that one. You know when I normally like jump screens for everybody? If I bring somebody on the show, I'm like, oh wait, hang on, let's go here. I finally asked Ecamm on one of their live streams. I was like, hey, is there a way to edit the screens without you guys seeing me editing the screen? And they were like, duh, that's what preview mode is for. And I was like, that big blue button at the bottom of my screen that you guys can't see, that I never click because I'm afraid I'm going to click it and something wrong's going to happen. So yeah, glad that worked. But let me scroll back up to the top of the screen. Do I have my volume on here? I don't. Good. Say hi to everybody here. The chat is now open to everybody. Apparently I wrote that. I don't remember saying that, but yeah, I guess I said that. Josh in the house. Good to see you. Dave's Dimension in the house. Good to see ya. EC Collecting in the house. Good to see ya. Everybody saying hi to each other. Got Figure Fever in the house. Good to see ya. KO in the house. Good to see ya. Man Collects coming in hot. Good to see ya. How sweet it is. How sweet it is. Rolando, the Universal Mod, is in the house. Driving but listening. Are you on a hunt right now? I feel like you're forever on a hunt. Actually, Rolando may have competition. What's his name? Is it like AZ Toy Hunter? AZ. He's in one of our group chats. And I feel like that dude's forever on a hunt and always finding things. So I think Rolando has some competition. There can be only one. So I'm looking forward to a Highlander style showdown at some point. Patrick in the house, becoming that member. There you go. Link is in the description if you want to become a member. But also, if you head to nerdaffiliated.com, the link is there as well. Dave's sharing a link for, oh, your own link. All right. I was confused. I was like, wait, whose link is that? But when you said Toys, Tech, and Talk, I was like, that sounds like Dave's Dimension. Love that. Like I said, you guys have a channel, share it down below. Share. Don't wait for Rolando to pull into the gas station, pull up the app, copy paste all of your links, put it in the comments for you. I gave you guys all wrenches. Let Rolando chill. Rolando needs to relax sometimes as well. Let him relax, enjoy the drive, listen to the show. Don't wait for Rolando to post links for your channel. And TED Talk. 10 watching, 8 likes. Smash that like button if you are catching the replay. Comment, like, and subscribe. But Dave says there's only one Universal moderator. And that's true. Rolando was undefeated in being the Universal mod. But Rolando over on Instagram is always on the hunt. He sees everything. Nothing gets released without Rolando seeing it. And I feel like he's got somebody on his tails. I mean, they're still behind, right? We're not talking about photo finish, but I feel like he's coming for the king. I feel like he's trying to come for the king. So let's see how it plays out. Let's see how 2024 plays out. The strongest one, Geek Strong in the house. Good to see ya. There you go. There you go. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody's week been? Like I said, we have a lot of cool stuff coming out. But I feel like I am damn near paid by Sony at this point, even though I'm not. I've been sharing a ton when it comes to Dune 2. And I wanted to see if any reviews have come out yet on Rotten Tomatoes. So let's go over to the screen. Let's see if it's doing okay over here. Right now we are at 95% on the tomato meter, and audience score is not out just yet. So I know that some influencers, they posted this week them being at the premiere. So I'm sure their embargoes are probably lifting as of tonight, and then people will talk about it. YouTube videos will come out about it, but I'm trying to go in raw on this one. 95 on a tomato meter. That's good so far. So I'm pumped. There can be only one. This is true. He did. Geek Strong did get the popcorn bucket. I love that. Figure Fever said, I think I did something wrong. I can't post my channel. I'm sorry. Well, hang on. I got to give you a wrench. I think that is the underlying issue there. Let's see. Let me switch. Can I do it on the app? I think I can do it on the app. Give me a second. Let me see if I can hook a brother up here. Can get you that wrench. See if I can find it here. All right. We're on the live stream. And where are you at? Oh, there you go. Figure Fever. Add as moderator. There you go. So you should have the wrench now. Boom, boom, boom. Dave said, if anyone's interested, oops, I missed it. Let me go back. If anyone is interested, there's a great interview with Finn Wolfhard on Hot Ones. Actor, writer, musician, director. Didn't know he did all that. I heard about him being a musician. I didn't know that. But he is in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, dropping in the next couple weeks. Let me say hi first to Consult the Blind Guy. Good to see you. I'm tight. I am tight. So I shared on Monday. Let me see if I can find it here. Where was it? Did I not share it on my wall? Oh, it might have just been a post. Yeah, I think it was a post. But by the way, if you're feeling extra nerdy about Ghostbusters, you can follow us at The Real Nerdbusters on Instagram. There we'll post memes. It's become a Ghostbuster meme page as well. And any of the latest news that we have or talk about. By the way, I'm trying to find this person. I found this photo as I was deleting old photos in my phone. And this is from the dark times. This is before I was a Ghostbuster. Saw this on the road. And it was, according to my photo album, a weekend in June, which tends to be when Ghostbusters Day happens. So I'm thinking this person was driving back from Ghostbusters Day. But a lot of cool stuff there. They had... Oh, I forgot to post Anthony's video as well. I'm slacking. I am slacking. I apologize. Anthony dropped a review... Not a review. He dropped a new video in his custom Proton Pack series. So check that out. I dropped mine as well. So we'll have a lot of Ghostbuster stuff coming down the pipe. Anyway, Ghost Corps, which is the company that is in charge of Ghostbusters, they made a post last week saying that they stumbled upon some tickets. And if you send them an email, they will be giving away some premiere tickets to members of the community to go and see the world premiere of Ghostbusters in New York City. Submitted it. Got left on red. Left on red.
Boo! Boo! Rubbish! Filth! Slime! Muck! Boo! Boo! Boo!
So I was sad about that. But one of us may have gotten in. So stay tuned for that for sure. You're welcome. You are welcome. Archer, did you see the unboxing? And thanks for the repost of my rant time clip. Did you? Oh, you dropped the unboxing? I didn't see that. I'm sorry about that. Let me head over to the channel. Was it on your regular channel? By the way, make sure you guys subscribe over to ConsultABlindGuy. Is it a short? Maybe it's long. When did you post it? I don't see it. 2 weeks ago, monetize. If you have a link, throw it in the comments, or just let me know what day it was, so I can try to find it. But I'm excited. If you drop the unboxing for your Daredevil figure, figure of the year, my favorite figure of last year. I'm going to screen share so that when you tell me, I can just click on it. But yeah, Matt Murdock figure, still on my desk, still going strong. But yeah, guys, make sure hit that subscribe. There you go. A lot of good information. Andrew has been going hard for a long time. So make sure we all show that support. Hit that subscribe, drop some likes, reposts, all that fun stuff. But yeah, I'm not seeing it. So let me know. Let me know where that review is, and we'll check it out. We will check it out. But yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped for Dune. Pumped for March is good. I feel like March is gonna be a good one. A good one. But let's talk some toy stuff since Andrew brought it up. I almost did a stream today. I almost did a live stream during the GI Joe announcement stream, and something they showed off was here: the Hiss Techno Viper and HMS, Heat Seeking a Missile. Is there a way for me to make this larger? Let's see here. I scroll down maybe. Here we go. So complements your Hiss tank, but they also said on the stream, I'll move this back so you can see it. They also said on stream that, and it's true, this kind of goes well on its own. So if you have a little display of GI Joe vehicles that you're starting up, or even just Cobra, you know, it's a good standalone figure you can put out there with a display. I thought that the back of the rockets would come with some sort of smoke effect or something, but you know, is what it is. It's fine. Links up to the back of your Hiss tank if you happen to have that. They also alluded to it connecting to another vehicle at some point or something else. They dropped that hint during the stream. But I'm shocked. I'm shocked. It is $75, which is in the realm of what I thought they would charge. I didn't think they'd go too crazy and go north of 100. Definitely didn't think it was going to be a HasLab. But I think 75 for what you're getting, the action figure as well. I feel like that's pretty standard for what we've been seeing out there. So I'm surprised that it's not sold out. That I'm surprised by. But the the other figures that they announced, I'm not gonna 40. Oh, they lost me.
Boo! Boo!
They lost me on that one. I was so excited. I was so excited. Oh my god. $45. I was excited for this figure. So when they showed the picture, when they were showing it on the stream, there's no pictures at the bottom, right? When they showed it on the stream, I was like, oh my God, memory unlocked. I had his figure as a kid. I had the small O-ring styled Rawhide figure. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot about him. I'm going to buy this. I was like, I'm going to buy this. Put him on the shelf. Came with some extras, a lot of cool accessories. Came with some little animals. Get all that. Get all that. I figured maybe they would charge more than a standard figure on its own, but $45. Holy shit. Man. That's a no-go, sir. That sucks. That sucks. Really disappointed. Really disappointed on that one. I was excited to talk about that right now. Man. Anyway, Torch sold out on his pre-orders. We got a couple other GI Joes there. But man, you Transformers collectors, you guys are savages. Literally, these two dropped today and already sold out as well. Savages. Absolute savages. I know Patrick's a Transformers collector. He scooped those up right away. Why did it take me all the way to the bottom of the screen? I hate when it does that. But you had these two. This one's a 3-pack. Who else is in that one? I only see 2 figures. Am I bugging? Let's see. Right? This is 3-pack, right? Am I like am I going crazy right now? I don't know. I'm like, is this whole damn world going crazy here? Anyway, that sold out as well. So, yeah, Transformers doing the damn thing when it comes to Hasbro releases. Continuing to sell out. And then you had this 5-pack they announced earlier this week too. That sold out. This one was wild because I don't know how many of you remember, but Roadblock was quite the peg warmer 2 years ago on the shelf. But he sold out, and it's a 2-pack. Let's see. Comes with this other Tiger Trooper. But I didn't think that the extra character would merit this selling out. But, yeah. I tell you, Transformers and G.I. Joe, I can't figure the fan bases out. I cannot. Things are selling out that I'm like, if you gave me $5, you told me to make a bet, I'd be like, oh, that's an easy $5. That's an easy lick. But no. Nope. Oh, you said you believe. Shout out T3's in the house. I believe Roadblock was an Amazon exclusive. Oh, okay. So it was sold out the second they posted it because it's not actually sold out. Patrick said I grabbed the 5-pack off Big Bag Toy Store, but those newly released ones, not for me. All right. Louie in the house. Good to see ya. Sal in the house. Good to see ya. Figure Fever says, I did buy the HMS. I was also going to buy some Star Wars Black series figures, but I purchased so much needed Lego parts, pieces for a custom my son and I will be building. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I got some new glasses. All right. Andrew posted the links. Let me see if I can click on that. How can I do this? Let me see. Oh, I know what I could do. I'm going to click it on my phone, and then I will... 5 days ago. Oh, all right. How did I miss that? Oh, it was right there on my face. My bad.
ConsultABlindGuy. In today's video, we're going to do a special unboxing. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get to it. All right. Let's get this box open. Now, I hope you enjoyed this because I was going to do this live, but I figured this would give me a little bit more creative control to be able to do it in a video.
I'm excited.
I'm kind of curious if you haven't figured it out already at this point.
Did you buy something else too? Is there another one in there?
All right, now we got the box open. Let's see if you can figure it out here before I reveal what it is. Oh, ain't figured it out yet? All right.
Oh, shit.
Why?
Oh. Oh, I thought...
Let's see if you can figure it out.
I thought you got the 3-pack also. I feel like that card back was massive. feel like that was massive. I got hyped. I got hyped for a second. I was like, oh shit, he went all out. He bought a whole he bought the whole movie.
Out there.
This one here, top 3 for sure. And JB was able to bless the kid with this one. Shout out JB. Probably had to ask Marsha first. She said, he shall pass. So here we are. Here we are. Now, E3, or sorry, E3, EC makes a great point. Open it, you're not going to sell it. And that's where we're at these days. As we start to really nitpick our purchasing and limit ourselves, be smart with the purchasing, you got to start asking yourself, am I buying this because I'm trying to flip it? Am I buying this because I want to enjoy it? There's some real inception right now. That actually, there is option 3. Do you buy and keep in box, which is completely normal as well. But I'm not an inbox collector. Everything on display is always out and about. So it is time. We're going to do it. Should we refill first? We should refill first.
Always refill.
I've been letting them go. Letting them go to people in need, a.k.a. people that I am becoming bad influences for. But this one's got to come out. It's got to come out. So, we've wanted this for a long time. I'm channeling.
Yeah, I'm just going to get to
Kenobi here. Oh, it's so good.
No. So you have a little bit of understanding on why exactly I got this particular item. I wanted to give you a visual so you could see exactly what inspired this purchase.
Love that.
Why.
I'm going to stop right there because I want you guys to watch the video over on Consult a Blind Guy. So once again, I know the link's up there. I'll post it again just so it's kind of spammed in the comments. What is it? One of us. One of us. Come on, everybody. Spam it in the chat, everybody. Andrew has become one of us. 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 We converted another one to the religion of toy collecting. One of us. One of us. So we will pour to you, sir.
More specifically, vodka, whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. We just need a good Daredevil figure now. We need a really good Netflix MCU Daredevil. That's what's needed. They have that, the Hasbro one. We were talking about it, I think, last week. Where are you at? The 2-pack from the animated series. Oh, and then I'll get to the comments. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to ignore you. Where is it? Here it is. So we got this release the other day. And, you know, the people have spoken. Because the Daredevil 3-pack with Elektra and Bullseye, that sold out instantly. 2 different times. So the fact that this one's still here, I think speaks to, one, people either don't want the cell shading, which, you know, with Hasbro, I'm okay with cell shading. I would like to have a non-cell shaded one, but I generally don't have issue with Hasbro cell shading. But either people don't want the cell shading or everybody has identified you're spending 50 bones on a Daredevil figure. Like, Hydro's cool, has no business being here. Hashtag no cell shading. There you go. Yeah. I mean, it's a great figure. And I definitely want a head swap. But this one here, when it's The logo showing through the cell shading just gets me. Did I say hi to EC before? I'll say hi to EC again. I don't remember. General Kenobi, good to see you. I'm okay with the cell shading. I'm not okay with no card back. Yeah, it's a VHS collection. Yeah. I feel like I missed some comments. Hang on, let me go back up to the top. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Legacy of Nerd in the house. Good to see ya. Ooh, you want those crow thoughts? All right, yeah. I'll come back to that. Yeah, we're going meta with that one. I can't watch this. It's too painful. Kenobi struggles with those card back unboxings, man. I like that. Yeah, I had to give the audience context on how I found it and the inside joke we had that stream. I like that. Geek Strong says, I buy all the retro Toy Biz Spider-Man figures to keep on card. The cards are too epic to open. That is true. Kenobi agrees with that. There you go. One of us. And what is real anymore? Geek Strong says you'll never convert me. Yeah. We'll get you. Don't worry. Exactly. Come to the dark side. We'll get you. Unmasked Matt would have been cool. Yeah. The Venom cell shading looks awesome on card. Yeah, some of them, it's not bad. And I think especially Venom. I think especially with did they take it down already? Because it's not. It doesn't have my list. What was it? Venom SDCC exclusive. Yeah, I went and I saw it at Billy's house, and like this box is sweet. It is really good, but the cell shading like on these, it works, like because that's what I envision when I think of the show. Like when I think of what Venom looked like on the show, he had these blue highlights, the red outlines as well. So it just kind of works on some of them. But I forget who mentioned it first, so I don't want to take credit for it. It may have been EC, but when we were talking about the Batman animated series figures and how crappy those cell shadings were, the idea was brought up that when you have cell shading, that kind of ruins any figure photography you want to do, because now you're going to have shadows where you may not have intended to have shadows. Other side of that coin is you can only shoot from one angle, so that you're using those shadows to your benefit. So that's the part that's kind of screwy. But speaking of Spider-Man, I hate how the website and the app are like so different. As far as like the layout goes, they added some new things to their clearance section, which I'm okay with them having this as an ongoing thing. I'm still waiting for some of these to come down in price. Like I would have got the Omega Rangers, but I feel like not at $70, since I'm not really still collecting Power Rangers like that. I think the Star Killer is still way too expensive. $77. You figure it's like what, $26 a figure? Still too high. Where we go? Mark II, $20. I feel like Hasbro needs to do another one of their sales where you get percentage off, and the percentage should stack with these here, because I mean, this 2-pack here, I love the Spider-Man. You guys know that, even though it doesn't have the polo shirt. You know that I really, really love this figure. And if this was clearance down to like 15, 20 bones, I'd buy another one, so that when the polo shirt comes out, sorry, not for the polo shirt, I can have a maskless Spider-Man body with head sculpt. I can have this one. Hopefully the polo shirt comes out at some point. Yo, watch them. Oh man, Hasbro, don't do this. I'm about to give you guys a bad idea. Watch them 2-pack polo shirt Spider-Man. Like they actually no. They gave us 1 2-pack with Spider-Man, Peter Parker in normal attire. Polo shirt will be on card. They know that's what the people want. They know that's what we want. They gave us Scarlet Spider on card, so I will have faith. I will have faith that we are not going to get polo shirt in a VHS 2-pack. But I also don't doubt at some point they might do that with like God, who's a terrible Spider-Man character? Like nobody would even want. Flash Thompson. It'd be like polo shirt Peter Parker and Flash Thompson for $60 or something like that. So, yeah. Patrick said, listen, I'm done getting these 2-packs at retail. Even the Peter Smythe pack is on sale. Yeah, that's crazy that this one's on sale already. That was out of nowhere. EC said, yeah, I like it when it's done right. T3 says, the Spider-Man animated series retro card back waves should only be on retro card, but the VHS style is growing on me. So I was enjoying the VHS collection, and then eventually I just stopped displaying the VHS boxes. They're still in my truck. I was going to throw them out. So now that I don't display the VHS boxes, I kind of think I'm over the collection. I wish the VHS collection was somehow different. Like either it was a cheaper price point or you knew you were getting limited accessories, maybe got more accessories. But there's no difference between cardback and VHS set at the moment, as far as I know. Because with the X-Men figures, we have the cell shaded with the VHS set, but that's because they didn't know that the 97 figures were going to have to come out so soon. So they kind of bumped into their own heads, not intentionally. So one's cell shaded, the other one isn't, but I don't think that's not intentional. Whereas with the Spider-Man ones, there's no like rhyme or reason necessarily to why one is card back versus not. Cell shading works on some. Venom, Mr. Sinister, but not everything. That's fair. Like this Peter doesn't have any cell shading, and that's great. Geek Shrunk says I don't like McFarlane doing the cell shading. Yeah, he's pretty bad at that. Steve in the house, good to see you. Third parties are making better Power Ranger figures like 3-0. Yeah. STC exclusive polo shirt, Peter Parker. Maybe. Yeah, or human Doc. No, here's the thing. I think Doc Connors would be cool. I think Peter with a Doc Connors with the one arm, I think people would be fine with that. And the other thing too is that 2-pack actually makes sense. 2 characters always interacting with each other, like that works. The problem is we've had many like this where it's a 2-pack of 2 figures where you're like, no way Smythe was selling on his own. No way Hydro Man was going to sell on his own. So they pair an undesirable with a desirable. I think Doc Connors is one of those side characters. He would sell decently. And people love having suited body figures. They're great as background characters in figure photography. So I think that would actually be a win. But I don't think, I think because of that, we wouldn't get it. Maybe. We need animated Doc Ock on retro card. Yeah. Everybody saying hi to Steve. Re-release animated Lizard again. Never saw it in stores or online. I think I saw it in person at Walmart when they had that random shipper that had like very limited animated series on it. And I didn't like it. But I'm not trying to complete that series. They about to give us polo shirt Peter Parker and the one kid who he showed his face to in the 2-pack. Oh, wow. Oh man. Tell you that show was oh man. That show hits, man. Or the show slaps, as the kids would say. EC didn't see it either, yeah. That's right. Lizard's one I really wanted to, yeah. I would take a redo on the Lizard. The way that Hot Toys has like their let's say version 2, but I feel like there's another term they use. D2 or something. I'm ready for a retooled Lizard. I would definitely take that. Hasbro might release 2-pack with 6-armed Spider-Man with Lizard from Amazing Spider-Man 101. Just guessing, you know. They have that Morbius coming out, but even that one didn't get me like going. Whereas animated series Black Cat, yeah, we had one before. I didn't like it. Spider-Man animated series Black Cat. Oh, Marvel Legends. Yeah. Yeah, back when I was debating like collecting all the card back, I saw this and I was like, nah, not worth the markup. I swear we talked about it on this stream, and then I was like, maybe I just talked about it in real life. But I wish that Sydney Sweeney was Black Cat. Like, I feel like I was talking about it in real life, but then I saw somebody else talk about it. Or maybe it was just in the comment section somewhere on a post. But Sydney Sweeney's character, just like her gimmick as an actress right now, I feel like she would be a killer Felicia Harding. And if I was doing Spider-Man right now, I remember how the conversation happened. My coworker was like, "Oh, I want another Spider-Man." She loves Spider-Man, and she loves Tom Holland dating Zendaya. She loves that as a thing. And I was like, I agree. I also like the two of them together. And we both acknowledge that, you know, he's starting over because she doesn't remember who she is from what happened in the last movie. So I was saying, in the mythos of Spider-Man, he always needs Mary Jane. Like, she always has to be a thing. So she needs to be in his life. But in the art and style of pro wrestling, I wish we can do another Spider-Man trilogy, Tom Holland, and you do 3 movies with him as Spider-Man. You introduce Felicia Harding. And then eventually in the 3 movies, she becomes Black Cat. Like, she's always trying to seduce Peter Parker. And then end of third movie, you introduce Mary Jane at the end of the movie. She's somehow back in Peter's life. And now in the next trilogy, if we get one more, now you do the love triangle between Felicia, Peter, and Mary Jane. I think that's how you would do it. Or maybe she's not even Black Cat until the next trilogy, right? Because I feel like by the time she's still kind of into Spider-Man at that point. She's all like, "Oh no, I found somebody else." Yeah. So you can do that. So that's what I would do. But I don't know. Hey, Marvelous Wrestling Collectibles in the house. Good to see you. Yeah, a lot of people forgot about that. Anybody want to see my cool collection via TikTok? Yeah, Steve's got a great setup. Make sure you guys head over there. Follow Steve on TikTok. Yeah, a lot of people didn't acknowledge me. I feel like a lot of people skipped that Black Cat because it just wasn't a good figure. But then, in hindsight, when you're trying to finish the card back collection, it's like, oh, okay, now I need her. Just like that Daredevil. Like, that Daredevil figure's terrible. But people want it just to complete the collection. Dave likes the idea, yeah. I wonder if they're going to bring in Gwen Stacy. You could do that. right? You can Gwen Stacy the next trilogy. I wouldn't be too upset with it, but part of Peter Parker's appeal is that there's always a struggle of some sort, and due to his luck, it's probably 5 struggles at the same time, and one of them is always going to be romance. Like, things cannot go just fine. So if you bring Gwen Stacy, that's cool. Maybe you kill her off, but I feel like it's more interesting to see, especially because Sydney Sweeney is like so popular right now. I feel like that would be the better move, and it plays to what people want to see. Like, they want to see, like, when she was announced as Spider-Woman, people were like, oh man, she's gonna be so like seductive as Spider-Woman, and movie's terrible. I didn't even see the movie, and I know it's terrible. Like, this is not one of those examples where people are like, well, you didn't see the movies. No, we all know, right? There's no guessing game there. But I think Sydney Sweeney as Black Cat is perfect. Absolutely perfect. A la Michelle Pfeiffer as Black Cat. Like, it's the same dynamic. Black Cat and Catwoman, sorry. Catwoman and Batman. The way that she was in Batman Returns, you do that same thing, Sydney Sweeney and Tom Holland Spider-Man. Killer. And that, how about even maybe she becomes Black Cat in the second movie, and then the third movie you bring in Zendaya, Mary Jane's back in the picture. He's not sure who to pick, and then all of a sudden Michael Morbius walks through the door, and she's like, oh, sorry, Peter, I'm into some new guy. He's very mysterious. He sings in this band. He's a vegan and randomly climbs buildings and wants to suck my plasma. Speaking of people who look sickly, T3 asks for my thoughts on The Crow. So we got a couple images for the new Crow movie coming out. And who was it? Oh, Dave's Dimension, right? Dave, were you the one talking about it? You say he looked like Jared Leto Joker. Speaking of Jared Leto. And I agree with that. I'm not the biggest Crow fan, so I can't even give you a fan perspective on it. I think I'm due to watch The Crow again at this point. I feel like I haven't watched that movie in 20 years, which that's how old I am, and I definitely need a drink to say that out loud. But I feel like I need to watch it again, and maybe I'll have a whole different opinion on the movie at this point. But this image didn't do anything for me. I don't think anybody I know shared this and was like, holy crap, let's go. So I don't know. There's still no trailer, to Dave's point, and that's a bit confusing to me, that we have a movie coming out in 4 months. Sorry. And there's still no trailer for it, teaser, nothing of the sort. So we'll see. But we did get a teaser today for Tron 3. And I'm also not excited for this. Let me ask you guys something. For one, did you guys like Tron 2? Because I feel like Tron 2 was very similar to Blade Runner 2049. Movies that hype was built up for it as a sequel years after the fact, years after the original. Hyped up sequel, movie comes out, very divisive, because a lot of people are like, oh, I used to like that movie. Oh, that movie's so cool. The soundtrack, Daft Punk, all this cool stuff. Then they watch the movie and they're like, oh, this is boring. And it's like, yeah, do you not remember the original one? And I feel like with Blade Runner, same thing. Blade Runner 2049, It got some good hype, got some good momentum going. People watched it. They were like, wow, this is boring. In which case I say, do you not remember the original Blade Runner? Very slow movie. So I feel like a lot of people didn't enjoy Tron 2. So that makes me curious as to why Tron 3 is happening. And I'm wondering if there's any like legit hype going for Tron 3. I'll catch up in the comments here. Looks like you guys agree with me on the Sydney Sweeney thing. So the director said it's a modern take on the character. Okay, as far as Crow. Geek Strong says, I don't think I've ever seen the entire Crow movie. That might be where I'm at too. Like I remember that being on like Channel 11 when I was a kid. And I was like, visually it didn't do it for me. Like there's some movies that like visually just don't work for my liking. And I think that was one of them. Yeah, Tron. EC says, I learned not to judge anything until I see it. That's fair. Love Tron 2. All right. Steve said he doesn't even think he saw Tron 2. Louis says, I can't wait for Tron. I love Tron Legacy. All right. Hope they do it right. From what I remember of Tron 2, I don't even think you needed another movie, right? Like this one probably has to do with AI, if I had to guess. But so was the last two. EC said, I love Tron and Tron Legacy. All right. Thought the second was all right. Geek Strong says, I actually didn't care for Blade Runner 2049. So I just showed the wife Blade Runner for the first time. And at some point we're going to watch 2049. I think, and it's funny because, you know, Ghostbusters is the topic of my life for the last couple of months. I think Blade Runner 2049 is similar to Ghostbusters Afterlife, except not executed as well. Blade Runner 2049 seems like a copy of Blade Runner, but like an alternate version, like a fan film of Blade Runner that eventually still includes notes from or story points of the first movie. But it doesn't work because I feel like enough things happened in the first movie, even though like it's pretty slow. Enough things happened where it's like we should probably be on a whole different story at this point. And I don't think it worked to the extent that the mass audience liked it. I enjoyed it, but that's just because I like the visuals of Blade Runner. With Tron, Tron, wait, was I just talking about Tron? No, Ghostbusters, sorry. Ghostbusters Afterlife very much repeats the story of the original Ghostbusters movie, but it adds such a spin to it that it is a legit continuation of that story. So a lot of people, upon the overview of Afterlife, they're like, this is just a ripoff of the first movie, the way that Force Awakens is a ripoff of New Hope. If you're looking at the synopsis, you're like, it's just the same movie again. But they build on that movie, and that's what I think worked about Ghostbusters that didn't work about Tron, like Blade Runner 2049. The amount of sequels, man. The amount of sequels. So I don't think that worked for Blade Runner, and definitely didn't work for Star Wars. And I don't know if that's gonna work for Tron here. Like I don't know what other story there is to tell about Tron Legacy or the Tron universe. T3 says, I own Tron Legacy, don't remember it, so that's what to tell you. Yeah. I like the return actor Bruce Boxleitner. Boxleitner? That's how you say it? In Tron 2? Sure. Slow isn't always bad. Yeah. Easy said Legacy was great. Patrick said, Steve about to be surprised when he sees Tron love in the comments. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Tron, I never enjoyed the first Tron, right? I've watched it. That's like obligatory as a nerd to watch Tron. I didn't like the movie. And then Tron Legacy comes out. There's all the hype. Daft Punk does the stuff. Like, so I'm like, all right, I'll watch this. And then, you know, at the time they were like, check out this de-aging technology we're using on Jeff Bridges. Like, it's crazy, you know? So I saw it and I was just like, all right, yeah, sure. You know, it's the light bikes. I get it. So hang on. You know what? Let's see how everybody reacted to it. All right, so the original Tron, 1982, that's fair. You know, that was out of nowhere. People didn't understand what was happening. 33 million. Tron Legacy, 2010, 44 domestic open, 400 worldwide. So yeah, that's really good. What was the budget on it? Tron Legacy budget 170, rule of 2, 3. It broke. Yeah, it broke past the even mark there. So yeah, hey, you know, it's just not for me. It's not for me, and that's all right. But I just, after seeing the movie, I was like, I don't see why you need a third one. Geek Strong also liked it. R.I.P. Brandon Lee. Yeah, Legacy was great. Archer, do we need to do a Crow watch party? We probably do. I would not be opposed to that. Great actors. The soundtrack was amazing. The cinematography was beautiful. I mean, that's how I talk about Blade Runner. That is exactly how I talk about Blade Runner. And maybe they're two sides of the same coin. You know, both movies that are, you know, game changers visually. Amazing cast, amazing music. Story leaves a bit to be desired, but maybe the visual's just part of the story, you know. You know, speaking of that, I bought a movie on iTunes today. Yes, people still do it, mainly just me. I can never say the name of the movie. So Beat Takashi, he was in recent year. He was in Ghost in the Shell, and I was so excited to see that movie. So excited. And that movie just, man, that's a movie. So Kikujiro, I believe is how you say it. I could be wrong. But I saw this movie originally on, what is it, IFC. Back in the day, you know, IFC was on cable. That was your way of seeing movies that, like, the mainstream people weren't watching. And so every so often I'd check out a movie that was on there, you know, if I had no idea what it was about or it just seemed, you know, just different. And this one was playing at one point. Wow, this was 1999. I feel like it was older than that. So this one's playing, and I turned it on just to see, you know, what it could be about. And it's a great movie. It's an absolute great, like, heartwarming movie. To give you the synopsis, this kid is, I'm just gonna scroll down so we don't get a copyright strike on it. The kid is he lives with his grandmother in Tokyo, I believe. And he gets, summer vacation arrives, his friend leaves, all his friends are gone, he's bored, and his grandmother received a letter or a box from his mom. And he never met his mom. The grandmother was always like, oh, your mom loves you so much. She works so hard for you. She's out working somewhere else. So he gets this box and he's like, holy shit, this is her address. I want to go see my mom. And he essentially runs away. And this crazy couple that is friends with the grandmother see him. And the wife is like, she tells Takeshi, go with him, like, take him so, you know, he doesn't get lost or something like that. Very innocent type thing. And they go on this, like, road trip. And there's a couple scenes in the movie where I'm like, all right, this is definitely not a kid's movie. for sure. But it's a great it's a great movie. It's a great movie. And part of the story of the movie, in my opinion, is visual. It's the scenes, it's the countryside of Japan as they're going through. They use the environment sometimes to even convey the emotion that they're feeling. A lot of stuff happens off camera, you know, like I don't want to give anything away, but there are things that happen off camera too that, you know, just leaves it to your imagination. And it's great. It's just a great movie. So movies like Blade Runner, the reason I say all this, movies like Blade Runner, like Tron, and even something as simple as this, I believe the visuals can be a valid part of the story. The environment, the people that you're just passing by in this world that's built is very much part of the story. So if you get a chance to watch this movie, I highly, highly suggest it. It's not, this is the funny part of the movie. It's not on streaming anywhere. You just have to buy it or you can rent it. But it's one of my favorite movies and I routinely forget it's one of my favorite movies. So definitely check it out. Oh, Marvelous is going live. Yeah, make sure you guys head over, subscribe to Marvelous Wrestling Collectibles. That's the official after party of HeyArcher Live. Even Tron Uprising I thought was good. All right, there you go. T3 has to rewatch it. I know Daft Punk broke up, but hopefully they reunite, do soundtrack again, my personal preference. Yeah. Or because even since then, retrowave, synthwave, all that stuff is blown up. You can even get somebody new to do it. That's exactly how I feel about Blade Runner as well, yeah. Disney didn't know what to do with Uprising. Daft Punk soundtrack was great. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's good. But hey, I must stand alone. I stand alone on that Tron front, and that's okay. That's okay. But hey, that's an episode. Before we leave, I'll give you guys one bit of news. Let me pull it up here. This is not working. Type in this. Yeah, can't find my own shit. I talked the other day about starting another channel. And I finally did it. But why is this not working? I swear I changed the URL and the URL, I guess, did not change. Anyway, link is going to be in the description. I think actually I added that. Let me check. Let me check the stream here and see. At the bottom. I did. Why didn't this work? I swear I clicked on it. Anyway. There you go. So the new channel is up. It's actually not new. What is old is new again. Link is posted in the comments. It is not the HeyArcher YouTube channel. That one's still there. I debated not even telling you guys about this channel. I kind of wanted to let it ride and see what happens. See if it kind of gets some traction on its own. But I said, screw it. I'll tell you guys about it. So this is going to be a more dedicated, what HeyArcher was supposed to be, that channel. There's going to be a more dedicated photography type of channel, video creation kind of channel, but not in the straight up tutorial review kind of aspect. I want it to be more on the art cinematic side of it. That's the goal. So the latest video, the new video, the first video will be dropping at midnight, I want to say. And I was going to publish it after this, but in the video I say today's the 1st of March, so I might as well wait till midnight. But it's going to be different vibe, different type of video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. And if you like photography, Book of Archer on Instagram, that's been around for the longest time. That is where you can follow my photography. There's also bookofarcher.com now, where you can follow the photography and stuff. So really going to be leaning into that as a side thing. The channel, I'm not going to do what happened with HeyArcher, where HeyArcher, the vlog channel, starts to take priority over Nerd Affiliated. That's not happening again. So this channel, side project. Do I know the cadence of it? No, probably won't be one. I'll aim for once a week to put a video up there, but you know, don't hold me to it. But I'm excited to do it. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that. Geek Strong says, I have a second channel called Geek Strong 2. It's going to be for shorts only, but I don't use it. I just put both shorts and full videos on my main channel. It's the algorithm. Man. It makes you do wild things. You're like, do I put all my stuff here? Do I not put my stuff there? Like, do I need a second, third, fourth? I talk about all that in the video. So it's the algorithm sucks. And you kind of got to figure out a way to work with it, but also be yourself and put out the content you want to put out. So, yeah. Actually, I'll just publish the video after this. Once we end this stream, I'll publish that video, and hopefully you guys enjoy. But that's it. That's a wrap for tonight's episode. I appreciate all of you guys for stopping by, guys and girls for stopping by. Dune 2 is out as of today. I have my predictions. I talked about it last week on Nerdy Coffee, so make sure you guys watch that replay. Use the chapter markers. You can see the part where I have my predictions for it. We'll see if I'm right. When we do Nerdy Coffee this coming Monday at 9 a.m.-ish here on Nerd Affiliated. And I'm excited for that. Dune 2, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Afterlife 2, and a new YouTube channel. So many good things, so many fun things, and I'm glad you guys are here for the ride. As I mentioned, Nerdy Coffee every Monday morning, 9 a.m.-ish here on Nerd Affiliated. But every Thursday, 8:15-ish p.m. here on Nerd Affiliated, we have HeyArcher Live. 2 different shows, 2 different vibes. Either way, you're stuck with this guy. Marvelous Wrestling Collectibles is going live right now. Sleeping Collectibles is live right now. So you got a lot of choices. You want to talk wrestling? You want to talk toy collecting? Wrestling, toy collecting, 2 different options. Make your pick. But you can catch me over at Marvelous Wrestling Collectibles. Like, comment, subscribe, join the channel memberships, and we'll talk to all you nerds in the next video. Peace. Acknowledge me. I acknowledge Marvelous Wrestling Collectibles. Peace.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.